Here we are, character lesson number 10 on cheerfulness. Well, nobody loves a grouch, but everybody likes to have an upbeat, cheerful, positive person around. And cheerfulness does not depend on our circumstances, but it depends on Christ. If your life is in his hands, you have a lot to be upbeat about. You can be a cheerful person. We turn to our Bibles, Acts 16. Paul is in the town of Philippi. And for his preaching, he's thrown into prison. He and Silas in prison are singing in the middle of the night. Oh my. And out of that comes good things. The jailer hears, the jailer believes, is baptized, and there's the start of a church in the town of Philippi, to which Paul later writes a letter. Well, Paul, in and out of jail. He's in Rome. He's a prisoner. It's under house arrest, really. But there's a chain around his wrist, which is fastened to a Praetorian guard, so he's not going anyplace. But with that chain around his wrist, he's writing a letter back to the church at Philippi. Not very long. They'd sent a gift. It's a thank you note. But it's the theme of the letter is joy. Chapter 4, verse 4, rejoice. And again, I say rejoice. And joy and rejoicing are mentioned 18 times in that short note that the Apostle Paul writes to the church at Philippi. So if being a prisoner, he could be rejoicing, what's your problem? But there are a lot of people who just look on the dark side of things. They're murmuring, grouchy people who are just down all the time. That's good. It says in Psalm 16:11 that in thy presence is fullness of joy. When you look around at the world, your circumstances, what bad thing last happened to you, it's easy to be murmuring, griping, grousing about something, complaining. But a person of good character is a cheerful person. He makes a good family member, a good worker, and a good church member too. Smiling, and that we need to someday get these masks off so we can smile again. The worst thing is we've lost our smiles. Paul had his problems. He had some physical infirmity he could not shake. But he said, I would rather glory in my infirmities, that the power of Christ may rest upon me. Yes. Be a cheerful person, for the joy of the Lord is your strength.